It's no secret that Mexicans love to dance. In Mexico, dancing is a huge part of their culture, and kids start learning to dance when they are very young. Everybody knows how to dance, and if you don't know how, they will teach you. On the weekends, Mexicans set up tianguis, which are like open-air flea markets. They are generally set up in the plazas or the town squares. Here you will find food and drinks, clothes, things that people make, handicrafts. You might find people doing artwork. And if you come early enough, you'll most definitely see people dancing. In most situations, they are salsa dancing, and they will offer a salsa lesson first, and then afterwards you have a chance to show off your craft and dance in the town square. The lesson is free, and they encourage everyone in the community to participate. After the lesson, you dance, and they dance for, a couple of hours. Other than serving as exercise and extracurricular activity, it is a good way for the community to connect. Men dance with their wives, and then they dance with their neighbors' wives. Children dance with their mothers, and then they switch and dance with somebody else's mother. If you come and dance with someone, it's no guarantee that you will stay with that person, so be aware that someone may very well come up and ask you to dance, and it's a good opportunity to get to know other people. The tianguis are set up in the plazas, and the plazas are set up by the churches. So if you see a large church, you can pretty much guarantee that there will probably be some dancing there on the weekend. This particular church in Guadalajara is called the Expiatorio, and there is always dancing on the weekends out here. As an American, dancing is not really as ingrained into my culture, and so I did find it quite uncomfortable at first. But the Mexican people are muy amable. They are some of the nicest people I've ever met, and they are very excited about teaching you how to dance or teaching you anything about their culture. The Mexican people have a rich cultural heritage, and they are very keen on passing it down and preserving it. And dance is a large part of that culture. As you watch this video, check out this guy over here with the red hat dancing with his wife. He was quite a character, and you can tell he's been dancing his whole life and really enjoys it. You can see people of all ages have come to dance, and then you can see the rest of the community sits and watches them. You can see this guy's got these little dance moves where he picks up his pants leg and he tips his hat, or he just does these little things that are, I would just call them extra. They're very flamboyant. It's so cute to watch. And for people of this age, it's probably really good exercise too. Guadalajara is a large city. It's actually the 8th most populated city in Mexico. And you will find these plazas with people dancing all over the city. But even if you find yourself in a smaller city in Mexico or town, it's pretty much guaranteed that you will see people dancing on the weekends, no matter where you're at. So if you are visiting Mexico as a tourist, you should ask where you can find salsa dancing and come out and check it out. It is a rich part of their culture, and it's also really fun. If you want to ingrain yourself in the culture, this is a good place to start. These activities, the dancing, is free for anyone to enjoy or participate in. I think this guy's signature move is to pull up his pants leg because he keeps doing it, and it is adorable. He's got some serious swag, and his wife keeps laughing at him. You can tell by that red hat that he is something else. They are adorable, and you know they've probably been doing this for a very long time. They probably come out every weekend and dance. They all take it very seriously. Look how dressed up everyone is. In general, people dress up more in Mexico than they do in the United States. Mexican people take pride in how they are dressed, and you don't generally see them walking around in yoga pants and flip-flops. Even in their day-to-day activities, they dress up and put on their best clothes, and certainly for something like this. You can see a lot of them have the same dance moves, and they probably practice this over and over every week. Of course, particular songs have particular dances that go with it, and as Americans, we're not familiar with these dances, but the Mexicans, they all know the dances that go with each song. Check out my man here in the red hat. Again, he is getting down. This is his time to shine, and he does not disappoint. So if you are planning a trip to Mexico, this is definitely something you want to add to your list of things to do. Generally not going to be advertised, and the only way you would know about it is to seek it out. The best way to go about that is just to find the largest church in the area and go to that plaza on Sunday night, and you will likely find people dancing. There are also a ton of Latin clubs in the area where they do true salsa dancing. This is kind of more akin to ballroom dancing, but in the Latin clubs they do salsa dancing and all kinds of modern dancing, but those might cost you a few pesos for an entry fee, but they are very fun. If you watch American shows that depict Mexican culture like Narcos Mexico, then you'll see these Latin clubs featured prominently in those shows, and you can find them all over Mexico. As a visitor to another country, I always like to do what the locals do, and as you can see, the locals are out here watching their friends and neighbors dance. So if you are visiting Mexico, don't forget about the dancing. It is a lot of fun and a great way to experience the Mexican culture. For watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. I put more information about the Expiatorio and what goes on out there down in the description, so check that out if you happen to be in Guadalajara. In fact, we have over 200 videos on Guadalajara. We've been there 4 or 5 times now, so I'll put that playlist down in the description. Definitely don't sleep on that. Thanks for watching, and get out there and do some dancing.